Right, so in the Tier 8 Monarch, quite a nice British battleship, and Vlad here is in his Brandenburg, so let's see how this game goes. I don't actually remember this game, so I'll just commentate as it goes through. So yeah, I've indicated I'll hang around C and D. We are in a Tier 10 game, so this may be interesting. Obviously because of our tier, we may be in a bit of trouble to compete, but we'll see. So it looks like it's fairly balanced both sides at the moment. Good thing about the Monarch is it's got really good HE shells, and even AP shells are good in the right situation. But yeah, its HE fire capabilities are pretty good. So here, with there being only 2 DDs on each side, probably want to kind of focus DDs as much as we can. Fletcher is on the outside, so D is probably going to get contested by enemy DD unless they've gone outside as well. And C is always, well, not always, but usually C is one of the last caps to get contested because it's right in the middle and no one wants to go there. But D is already getting capped, so we'll see if we can get the DD spotted. Currently I'm kind of following Vlad here into battle. And I can now see there's a few ships within range. So now my initial target is Missouri, so get some HE shells out. Obviously with Marceau there as well. There you go, fire already. With Marceau there, he's going to be doing HE damage. So the idea here is to obviously make him have to make the choice between putting out the fires, and then if you get another fire, there'll be permanent fire, or just letting the fires burn and do damage over time. So what do? They either put the fires out or take constant damage. So he's put it out. So now, if we can get a fire on him again, that'll be permanent. And obviously the DD sent torps this way from the D camp. Fortunately, not the best torpedoes. Don't have to worry too much about that. It's the summers, but yeah, I'm just trying to set a fire here, along with the Marceau, along with everyone else, seeing as we've spotted that he's used his damage con. We haven't been successful, but at the moment everyone's doing well. DDs aren't over pushing, cruisers aren't broadsiding, BBs aren't hanging back too far, all within good range. Like here, like obviously in terms of range, I'm not really a brawler, so I kind of want to stay at medium to long range and rain fire down. So I'm around about 12, well, about 13 kilometers away from most of the frontline ships, which is a good range to be at. So as we're looking at, we've got the advantage so far. I think hunting that summers is going to get more and more important as the game turns, or less and less important if they don't actually manage to do anything. So we shall see how that progresses. Another Missouri is coming into the middle. So I'm just turning now to, because I feel that we've done very well on the east flank. So now they might try and come through the middle or push from the west flank, seeing as they got the numbers over that side. But again, no need to rush. just both of us not looking where we're going, I guess. But now I'm getting into a position to put more shots on ships if I can keep them spotted. So there's obviously a DD out wide on the west flank as well, probably around about F2. But at the moment, I don't need to go crazy pushing. We've got the cap advantage, so our lead is ticking. And then we've got another Missouri that's obviously wanting to get into secondary range, but has kind of been isolated. So shots out, maintaining decent angles. Don't need to give full broadside, and I can get all 3 shots away from this angle. The only real broadside that I'm giving away is to the Al Laturi, but it doesn't look like he's going to be firing this way. So it looks like that Missouri's gone down. And now I want to be pushing kind of a bit closer in now, looking to do something about the Missouri that's took an early beating but has gone unspotted for quite a while. And I'm thinking that the Polzarski is going to come into range soon as well, so that's another ship to keep an eye on. But plenty of targets at the moment. All DDs are still alive, which is good. It's nice to not lose them so early. Now, choice of targets. Who do I go for? I should really probably be going for the Missouri, I guess. I can't remember what I do here. Let's see. Oh, I do go for the Missouri. Yep. No, I changed my mind. Good thinking. Not too sure why I've not gone for the Missouri. I think because he's not much of a threat at the moment. But oh, I changed over to AP on a Marseille, and it looks like he's turning. And he's might be eating a torp. He might, no, he's going to be too quick for that. But he's giving me full broadside, which is nice. See if I can capitalise. Although he might not last long enough, we'll see. He's nosing into me, but I think he's going to go down before my shells here. Oh no, I'll get him. Oh, okay, there you go. As I say, the Monarch has nice AP shells as well as HE shells, so now looking at another cruiser that might be turning to give me some broadside. And just keep an eye out for the Missouri that is out there as well. Don't want to give out too much. Oh, and that's unfortunate for the guy, but I think he's in smoke, and I don't think he's giving me enough angle. So I'm going to turn out because I don't really want to get smacked by the Mecklenburg, and the Missouri now is not going to have a shot at me because of the island. So now what I can do is try and help with the DD. Don't know if I'll get an opportunity to shoot, but now it's just the Yoshino and myself on this flank, so see how this goes. So this flank now is probably the most at risk of falling because there's only the Yoshino and myself out here, so I want to do as much as I can to try and help the Yoshino, and Vlad gets close quarters on the DD, which is nice, so they've really dominated that flank. And middle are pushing now, so as I say, this flank now is where we're probably going to see most potential risk to our side, so shells out. And I don't need to turn, I don't need to give any more angles, and that cruiser comes out of smoke and dies immediately. Fires are burning down the Missouri, so if I can just keep up the damage with HE shells, He was probably going to go down soon. No, I get a kill. So, God, I really don't remember this game. Okay, so now the main concern over this flank now is the Jutland. Fortunately, I do have the cap between me and where he was last spotted, which kind of gives me some protection because if he comes into the cap, then he'll trigger the alerts. So it's given me like a little bit more information than you would normally get in the open seas. Of course, the Jutland could be going out wide, but the sheep with the Yoshino's position, there you go. So he's now coming to range, and let's see if we can get this. I don't know if I'm going to get him, or he might go down to someone else already. I get him as well. Wow. Okay. Right, so at this point, game's pretty much over. That DD was the only real threat left. These two cruisers are going to run for their lives. And while they are both good at kiting, I don't think with the hit points they've got left and the positions of our team, they can really do any running at all. And the Mecklenburg is just, I mean, for quite a strong ship, that sitting on the J line is just a waste of the power that ship has. But anyway, Vlad is following the Golden Liu to put some pressure on the Mecklenburg. And just speculative shots here. We're not really going to do much more than get the odd hit here and there because of his dodging, but there you go. He's given broadside to either us or them, the guys on the other flank, so now it's just the Mecklenburg who's not really been in a good position for his team. I mean, it happens sometimes you get chased away simply because of the situation, but at Mecklenburg, you really want to be leading the charge in that ship. But anyway, I've got 3 kills, not a lot of damage to be honest. And Vlad's got a kill as well, so obviously we've just 1 ship left to see if Vlad can take him down. Oh no, the Wisconsin gets in, so yeah, not a bad victory. Not bad for a tier 8 pair of battleships in a tier 10 game. And yeah, some good scores. And there we go, Vlad leading the charge there. Good work, Vlad. That was a really good game. You obviously did a lot of damage.